welcome to the West Coast Draft Podcast.
Happy bowl season.
Happy bowl season. We've made it. We are truly here. Conference championship is over. We no longer have regular season football to talk about. Oh, look at what we've got. I just noticed this. We got Christmas backgrounds.
Ooh,
We got Christmas backgrounds. That's full of purple. You know what? I'll keep the purple up there. I like this one. It's got some.
That's a good shade. That's a good shade.
Yeah. This works perfectly. We're here. We're ready to go. Bowl season's over. Or no, bowl season's starting.
Over.
Yeah, it's just starting. The first bowl game of the week or the year is coming up on Saturday night, and our Huskies are in it.
Let's go.
Are in it.
And best news of all, sounds like everyone's playing. I don't know. You know how I think they got that done?
Cario? Even Cario?
Probably not. Well, it depends on health for him. But if you were healthy, he'd probably be playing.
Mm.
You know how I think they got that done?
How's that?
Money.
Yeah.
I hear teams pay players to play in bowls.
Yeah. Well, we don't have quite as many games to talk about this week.
Honestly, though, I just want them to have Adam be the lead back, man. He's gotten fun. Because, like, at the start of the season, I was really worried. Because, like, he just wasn't seeing it. Mm-hmm. Man, he's gotten fun to watch. It takes a little bit of time for adapting to his own system, for sure.
Yep.
Invisible creases.
It's crazy.
Shadow creases.
I'm so used to being like the last regular season game to the bowl game being like this crazy long wait that like a month, and it's almost about college football is even a thing at that point. For the Huskies, it's like a regular bye week. It's 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's just 2 weeks.
It's just 2 weeks.
And it was brutal for Boise. They only had 1 week off.
Yeah, they didn't even get a week.
Boise has more opt-outs than we do right now.
Boise didn't even get a week. They didn't even get a bye. That's kind of rough. That's Mountain West champion gets the LA Bowl. Like y'all can get like.
I thought they usually get something better than that.
I thought they always got something better than that. I'm like the LA Bowl for the Mountain West champ. Not that the Mountain West like this amazing bowl game or anything, but like really, did you see this is going to be the last ever LA Bowl? By the way,
I did, which is like
send them out in style.
What was the Seattle Bowl called? Was it called the Copper Bowl? But the Seattle Bowl game could be back.
I don't know. I genuinely have no idea what
because there was a bowl game in Seattle for like 3 years, and then they realized
they got rid of the Bahamas Bowl and replaced it with the Xbox Bowl. So there you go. In Frisco, Texas.
It makes no sense to have a bowl game in Seattle, especially that the Kingdom's gone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, it makes no sense to have one in Detroit either, but
they have Dome.
That's true. Makes no sense to have one in Bronx.
They don't have Dome, and that one's usually just horrific weather.
Oh yeah, you watch the Pinstripe Bowl or the Fenway Bowl, and it's just always like dreary and ugly and gray. And it's like the field is like just awful.
I remember last year it poured at the Pinstripe Bowl.
Yeah, I remember the Fenway Bowl last year, UConn UNC, just like in both. I don't know what it is. I love the color blue. Don't get me wrong. Blue is like my go-to color that I wear on a day-to-day.
Yeah, me too. But
when you get two teams that both wear blue and it's like a gray overcast day, that is the single most dreary looking football game you will ever watch.
Oh yeah.
Even UNC, that's kind of got like the Carolina blue, even the light blue. I was like, my goodness.
With bad lighting, oof.
This is hard to look at. I know it sounds stupid, but it was a hard bowl game to look at. And I think that was what UConn killed UNC too. That was before UNC hired Belichick, and he really turned that program around for sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Oh, I'll always love Belichick. Belichick failing at UNC. My goodness. Could you imagine if Belichick was with Jordan Hudson when he was still in New England? Like if she started trying to go into Robert Kraft's office and call shots. How that would go.
Oh God, that video
What happened?
in Matt Patricia, the graphics video, is such a rough watch.
Mm-hmm. It really is. It really is. Who would have thought in January that both Bill Belichick and Matt Patricia would be they'd both be college coaches, but Matt Patricia would be the one far more highly regarded. Just wild how the season's progressed. Hey, shout out Matt Patricia being a finalist for the Broyles. You think
Well earned.
You think he wins it?
Oh no.
Let's see. I put this together. I don't think we'll end up doing this just because it's a lot of awards, and a lot of them are hard. Some of them.
I think I'd vote for her, or vote for him.
Yeah. You vote as in Jordan Hudson. You vote for Jordan Hudson for the Brewers.
Yep.
I would. I
think I'd vote for him.
Yeah. Jordan Hudson, Executive Assistant of the Year. Well,
God.
There's another one. We'll talk about that. We will certainly talk about
where's
that.
Where's the list? Where's the list for the
the Broyles up here. This fourth one here in spot 5.
Haynes, Mike Bobo, Corey.
You
have Mike Bobo twice.
I got Mike Bobo listed twice. What a clown show this is.
I think I would vote for Matt Patricia out of that list. Him or Bryant Haynes.
Yeah. Let's see. Is there another one I'm missing? Hold on. Royals. Let's see. Do they? Okay, here we go. The finalists: Bobo, Haynes, Heatherman, however you pronounce it, Patricia Wood. Okay, yeah, okay. It's just those 5. All right. Yeah. That's probably, I'd say Patricia. I think it's got to be Patricia, honestly. Haynes is good too. It doesn't. It's got to be one of those two. It's got to be one of those two for sure. Unless you want to give Sheil Wood a shout out because Jacob Rodriguez is winning every single defensive player award, so might as well give his DC and linebackers coach an award.
That's true.
My goodness, look at that. He's up for the Bednarik too, and he's probably gonna win it. Already got the Nagurski. Already got the Butkus. Is there any others that he's eligible for that he hasn't won yet? Walter Camp. He could still get Walter Camp. He probably won't, but he could. And those are the only ones. Those are the only other ones. It'd be kind of insane if he went 4 for 4 on awards he was nominated for. It'd be like Travis
would be
last year.
Yeah.
Interesting. It'll be interesting. I thought these awards were getting announced tonight. I guess because they always did it the Thursday before the Heisman ceremony.
Yeah, it was before.
They did it Friday before. So
yeah,
which I'm not going to complain about. I think I'm more likely to watch them on a Friday, but they didn't want to compete with Thursday Night Football.
Bucks
Falcons. Wait, which actually ended up being a great game. Ended up being an awesome game, actually. We'll talk about that one tomorrow night, though. All right, shall we get into conference championships, or we want to talk about Michigan first, or what?
Let's do the games first. Let's do the games.
Do the games first. All right. In that case, these Friday games we probably won't spend too much time on because there aren't as many storylines. Obviously, these top 2 teams we now know are in the playoff. First and foremost, American Athletic. Tulane handles North Texas 34-21. I think North Texas scored first in this one, and then Tulane just put it on after that. This one wasn't even really that competitive. North Texas is going to a decent bowl. What bowl games are these? Obviously, Tulane's going to the playoff to get. I don't know. I want to say sacrifice to Ole Miss, but we'll see how Pete Golding is as a coach. Where's North Texas going? I honestly, they're playing San Diego State and New Mexico Bowl. That one could actually be kind of interesting. Depends on Mestamaker plays or not. Mestamaker still.
That will be interesting.
Yeah.
There's no way the coach is there for the bowl, right? He's already.
Oh no, not for the New Mexico Bowl. No. Yeah, he's gonna start recruit. He's gonna start OSU by then.
He's gonna start getting money from Estimaker.
Yep. You're gonna start fundraising. That's so funny. I mean, obviously, fundraising was always kind of a thing in college football, but now you got to fundraise for NIL. It's just insane. It's like MLB, but you're fundraising for your payroll. It's wild. Next one, Troy and JMU. The only other one that was consequential here. JMU just ran them out of the park. Dominated this one. Again, I don't have a lot of takeaways from this one other than that JMU's in the playoff. They made it. We got 2 G5 teams in the playoff this year. Who would have thunk it? Shout out Duke. Shout out Duke for giving us the chaos option.
I can't believe they pulled that off, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What a choke job by Virginia. What a choke job. We should have seen it coming, but still. Absolutely ridiculous. I also like how, and we'll talk about when we get to that game, but before I forget, I just want to point after that game, that night and the next morning, the ACC Twitter account trying to Duke's case for being in the CFP. Like, nah, guys, focus on Miami. Miami's your shot here. Duke ain't making it. Duke ain't making it. They were 8-5. 8-5 doesn't get you in the playoff. I'm sorry. Maybe if JMU was terrible. Maybe if the competition was Kennesaw State or Boise. Maybe. Not JMU. I'm sorry. Not the Dukes.
Dude, I can't believe Chesney's like spending half his time at UCLA right now. They're gonna get killed. Have you seen the memes going on though? They've been pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
Like say Dan Lanning is bad against purple and gold teams.
Yeah. Yep.
The meme war has been very good. It's Calgorithm-esque.
Yep.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. We don't have to talk about Conference USA for too long. Kennesaw State beat Jacksonville State. Ooh, the Owls.
Shout out to the Owls, man. Like, so many of the teams that moved up from FCS have been having a lot of success, man.
Yeah.
North Dakota State. Stop being cowards.
Yep. Do it. We all know you're capable. Teams that were not nearly...
I can't hear you, buddy.
Hold on, am I back now?
Oh, yep, you're back.
Okay, yeah. No,
teams that were not nearly, is what you said.
Oh, yeah, and teams that not nearly successful at North Dakota State at the FCS level move up and find success at the FBS level.
Yep. It's time to stop hiding.
Yep. Mountain West... Boise State.
Boise continues their dominance.
Yep. They don't lose on the blue.
They don't
lose on the blue.
They don't lose in Mountain West championships either, it feels like.
And they also don't lose in Mountain West championships, that's right.
Oh, good. Yeah, they took care of business, even with how well Calandria's been playing this year.
Mm-hmm.
I never know how truly I believe in UNLV,
Mm-hmm.
Feels like they always let me down. Shout out Austin, friend of the show, big Boise State fan. Went to the 23 game with him, and some drunk Boise State fan thought we were a couple, which is very funny. Uh, it was really funny because he took me because he's a Boise alum, so he let me come to their tailgate and we got some food because it was like a 12:30 game, I think. So they had these really good breakfast sandwiches, and they're like, "Oh, are you guys are?" It's this totally wine drunk lady, you know. You know the type, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you guys are such a nice couple. It was very funny.
Jeez. There you go. Well, Boise, we'll talk plenty about them here in the next segment.
Maddox Madsen is like the quintessential, like, he's like a poor man's Baker Mayfield almost.
Mm-hmm.
Is the quintessential college football quarterback who doesn't have like an insane amount of talent, but is an absolute gamer.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So I watched some Boise State, and it's like the best part of his game is just scrambling. It's when he's it's when he's out of the pocket on the move, creating. You know, just like his arm strength isn't, you know, anything special, but he's fun to watch. He's going to be a good clipboard holder in the league. I think he's got future head coach written all over him.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I would kill to be a clipboard holder. That would be the most fun job in the world for me.
Yeah. Alabama versus Texas Tech, Georgia versus Miami College Football Final Four 2026. Is that even how? I honestly don't have the bracket memorized. Bama ain't making it that far. Bama ain't making the Final Four. I'm sorry.
They might not even have their
Bama's
coach.
not beating Indiana. Bama's not beating Indiana.
No.
Texas is beating Oregon. Or Texas Tech's beating Oregon, I should say. Georgia.
I can see Georgia. It depends what kind of Carson Beck we get. I cannot trust Mario Cristobal right now. I have a really hard time doing
Georgia
that.
would beat Ole Miss. Georgia play the winner of Ole Miss Tulane. And I think, Georgia would win that. Cristobal. Miami versus A&M. I'd probably take Miami.
I'd take A&M, honestly.
And then who would they play? Who would Miami play?
Did they play Ohio State?
Ooh, they'd play Ohio State. Yeah,
that ain't happening.
Ohio State would be Miami. I'm sorry.
Now it's like it feels like last year all over again with people sleeping on Ohio State. It's like don't do it. They'll fall for it again.
Bama is not beating Indiana, and Miami is not beating Ohio State. Other than that, I think you got the other two right. I think Tech and Georgia. Yeah. It feels really lame to say 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, I don't see Bama beating Indiana. Not the way they've played the past month. I don't see them beating Oklahoma, but definitely not beating Indiana the way they played the past month. And
yeah, they haven't. The Boars never beaten Oklahoma.
Yeah, I do think Georgia could be the sneaky team to win it all here.
I think so too, man.
They played real good against Bama. At least defensively, especially.
They got. I think they have a winning formula. I'm a big Nate Frazier fan. I was devastated when he left the West Coast.
That's interesting. I like that. I like the predictions. Keep them coming. That's fun.
I think Tech's gonna make. I think Tech could win it all, man. I think Tech could.
Tech is perfect. I know we were talking about this the other night. Tech is just they've built their team for the NIL era.
Their D line is ridiculous.
They straight up bought a super team, and there's no rules against it right now. So they were like, let's take advantage while there's no rules against this. It's awesome.
Yeah, and good on you. Yeah. I'd do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, if I was some rich Texas oil billionaire, I would totally sink an ungodly amount of cash into my favorite team.
Oh yeah.
Nothing screams America like that.
Oh, 1,000%. 1,000%. Speaking of Indiana, Ohio State, might as well move on to this game here. This is a pretty big one.
That was shout out Signetti, dude. How Signetti looked after the game when he's coming on the field, just like People were like, "Oh, he's like saving his man." It's like, no, he's being smug as hell. He's like, and then people were playing back the "I win" press conference.
Yep.
Dude, Cignetti rocks. I love Kurt Cignetti.
Yeah.
I mean, their defense is so incredibly well coached. It is a treat to watch. Like, I think what we saw happen with Ohio State is kind of what me and you have been saying all year, is that they're going to go as far as Sain's going to take them. And he had kind of a bad game. Kickers on both sides. Because defense did their job. The defense did their job.
That field goal, the shank chip shot by obviously it's not going to hurt Ohio State much in the long run. Like, losing the Big Ten championship moves you from 1 to 2.
It does, yeah.
Big deal in the long run. But I will say that if it does end up coming back to bite them, which could potentially, it's just funny. It's funny how it worked out.
It is. I mean, that was such a fun game. It was two fantastic defenses going up against. Yeah. I was just enjoying myself all game. I think I said it earlier. Coaching, especially having to coach a defense, is totally because I've had to learn positions I never had to really think about as much before. I was always I never thought about how to coach coverage as much as I had to this year, or how to explain coverages. So I've always, but honestly, that's not what's so I watch football differently now a little bit. However, the treat in watching Ohio State and Indiana's defense, they got some cool coverage stuff going on, but the way the front seven is coached on both sides is so fun. So fun to watch, man. It's just I like Indiana, just like they're still undersized. They are. They are just incredible coaches in the front seven. Like if we lost Walters, I was going to say, let's just get some Stafford from Indiana.
Yeah, someone on that front seven for sure.
You're not getting that DC. He's very highly played.
Right. Oh, yeah. It's crazy, man. How did Cignetti just go under the radar for this long? I know he was at JMU and obviously the FCS, but what was he doing before JMU?
He was a D2 coach.
Dang. Let's see. Hold on. His
career. He was a D2 coach for a while.
He was a QB at West Virginia. He's a Mountaineer.
Dude, the cradle of football.
Here we go. He's from Pittsburgh. He's a Yinzer. That makes sense.
Oh, that makes sense.
Davidson, Rice, Temple, Pitt, NC
IUP.
State.
D2.
Dang, he was a wide receiver coach at Bama.
Yeah.
And then IUP.
That's D2.
Elon. Man, he was a wide receiver coach. I guess Alabama wasn't exactly known for their wide receivers in this time period. So okay.
No. But you can definitely see where Saban grew up from him.
Elon, JMU, Indiana. Okay. All right. Does he have any championships to his name? couple PSAC, Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference. You got a Coastal Athletic Conference. Okay, he's got the Big Ten one in there now. Very nice, very nice. Never won a national title.
He's one hell of a coach, man.
He's never won a national title.
I win.
Google me, I win. That's right. 143 and 37. That's pretty good head coaching record.
It is.
He wins. That's for sure. Jeez. And then he kind of navigated. Yeah, he navigated JMU's transition from FCS to FBS.
Dude, he was at IUP for 5 years.
Yeah.
Dude, JMU's AD he's gonna get some big time shots. He's running good coaches.
Oh man. This is crazy. What was JMU's first? Was 2023 JMU's first year at?
I think so. 23 or
FBS?
24. It was 23 or 22, actually.
For 2020, okay, 2022 was their first year as an FBS team. Okay. So we spent 2 years at JMU, and then last year's first year in Indiana. Well, in the FBS, I mean. Dukes became the first year at wow, they were ranked 20. I didn't realize they were ranked 25th in 2022 at one point. It was their first year, and 8-3. Wow. 18th. Man. For every Billy Napier, there's Kurt Signetti. Or I should say for every Kurt Signetti.
Yeah, like people wanting the next Kurt Signetti are like, he's an absolute unicorn. You cannot have that expectation.
Dude, Kurt Signetti is literally living the college football 26 life. Where you just go from like a no-name, you rebuild this no-name program, you get hired at like a low-tier P4 school, and you immediately turn them into like an unstoppable force. It's like, dude, I know I texted you this earlier. Who this time a year and a half ago would have predicted the two favorites for the Heisman were the quarterback at Vanderbilt and the quarterback at Indiana? Like, who would, like, if you told me that, I would have thought you were on drugs. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Just absolutely.
I never would have seen that coming, man.
Absolutely insane, the type of turnaround, especially Indiana. But I mean, Pavia, Vanderbilt, just absolutely wild.
The we want Bama jokes coming to full circle with Pavia is just so incredible.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people talk about how much they hate college football now. I get it, but some of these little things really redeem it. You know.
I will say, it's like the Blue Bloods aren't like.
There's more parity.
There's more parity in college football now.
It's annoying. It is absolute maddening, the insanity that goes on. But there is some parity. So, whether you like it or not, it exists. All right, who's next?
Sorry. SEC championship.
DeBoer, what happened? Interviewing for a coaching gig the week of a big game again. He's doing it. I don't know if you saw the thread I made late night last night. It was late. But I made a thread just kind of rambling about the Michigan head coaching opening. I was like, it would be pretty ironic if Bama fans get DeBoer like we got DeBoer.
Yeah, hold on. I'm pulling it up right now.
There's no reason to pull it up. That was just the one section from it. But yeah, if he gets away with that kind of if with that happening again, it would be very much a wake up call to Bama fans of welcome to the rest of us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'd be crazy poaching Bama's coach. Then again, I mean, obviously it's DeBoer just might not want to be there.
I've heard on good authority he does not like it there.
I can't imagine having fans picketing your lawn every single time you lose is a great feeling.
Well, if you remember,
Washington,
this one's a little edgy. But I don't know if you remember that tweet last year after the Vandy loss. I think it's like DeBoer's gonna be the first white guy in Alabama to have a burning cross outside of his door.
Yeah, I do remember that one.
I mean, never followed the legend, but like they're never gonna love you. They're never gonna love you. First of all, you're a Yankee. You're a Northerner.
Mm-hmm.
But shoot, what was that? There's one detail I was thinking of. Jeez, I forget it. But yeah, they're never gonna love you. They're never gonna love you. Oh yeah, I just remember. I remember the guy talking about how there was no pressure in Washington. That's one thing that he noticed. It was a guy talking about a guy he knew that was a staffer that just came to check out Washington during the report times. Like, oh, it's great. There's zero pressure. They're so tucked up in the middle of nowhere that there's no media spotlight on them. It's a coach's dream. Like dude, imagine this reality. Imagine this reality, Beau. This one can hurt.
Mm-hmm.
What's the famous saying of Nick Saban? It's about the rat poison, right?
I was gonna say, I'm not telling you, so stop asking. But yeah.
That too. Who was the man who first took a chance on Nick Saban?
Belichick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You don't know this?
No, actually.
You don't know this?
Is it? Oh wait, no, not Belichick. How am I forgetting his name? Old John. I don't know. Just tell me.
Don James. Don James was Nick Saban's.
Don James. I didn't know that. Okay, never mind.
Don James was Nick Saban's college coach at Kent State. Imagine if he goes with him to Washington, stays there, develops, takes the reins, maybe after Lambright. We'd be having a 1,000-year reign. Because there is no rat poison in Seattle. We'd be all mad that he went to the Dolphins.
Yeah.
We'd be a true blue blood. That's a sad little alternate history right there. The much more realistic one is Gary Pinkel, because he was an assistant for Don James at UW, and if we took him instead of like Lambright with Neuheisel, the 2000s wouldn't have happened. But he went to Mizzou. He's definitely the reason Mizzou's in the SEC.
Yep. What could have been?
What could have been? Freaking Ty Willingham destroying our national image.
Yep. 0-12. They'll always remember. Always remember 0-12, I'm afraid.
But yeah, no. Georgia just took care of business, man. -3 rushing yards.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Imagine saying that about a Bama team in like 2021, 2022, like one of those teams, saying they would ever be held to -3 rushing yards.
I wonder how Nick felt about that when it was happening.
Oh, he had to make some calls after that.
And now Ty Simpson might be out. Where's the consistency here?
Yeah, it's.
Although, we'll get to this. I'm not a apologist for Notre Dame right now and all their belly aching and crying. It is absolutely ridiculous. Their AD is being a.
We'll talk about that, but yeah. Oh, and now all these teams that are like, because he said there's like an agreement that if Notre Dame's ranked in the top 12, they're guaranteed a playoff spot. And now all these teams
join a conference. Just join the Big Ten, man.
And I just read. I can't remember what it was. I saw a tweet that was like teams are now like rethinking having Notre Dame on their future schedule. Which you say something like that, it's like, oh yeah, no,
just join the Big Ten.
Why would I just don't get why you'd say? Yeah, obviously join the Big Ten, but I just don't get why you'd say that.
And they're pushed. The ACC's pushing them away from the ACC.
It's making you seem like the villain.
Like, for a minute there, everyone felt bad for you, but now you're just this pretentious villain. He was like, oh, yeah, well, starting next year, if we're ranked in the top 12, we're guaranteed a playoff spot.
Here's the easy solution.
Yeah.
Win the head-to-head.
Yeah. That works.
You had 2 big ones and lost both.
Yep. You had 2 chances to win over teams that ended up making ahead of you. And they're actually playing each other. Miami and A&M are playing each other. So
you have nothing to blame but yourself. Did you see someone's like, I bet you right now Marcus Freeman's busy in his office getting to work, and then someone posted a video of him on a plane in Cancun.
Mm-hmm.
He might get the Giants head coach job too. I can't believe how they are not playing the bowl game. That's just a joke. A joke.
Who's that?
Notre Dame.
Can't believe they're what? Sorry.
Not playing a bowl game.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. That's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing. I feel bad for the seniors, man. The guys who are never going to put on a helmet ever again. That's just embarrassing. It's taking your ball and going home.
Yep.
What would Jesus do? Jesus would play the bowl game.
That's right. He would have played the Pop Tart Bowl.
Oh, yeah. Because I remember the memes of like, it's about someone rising again, a Pop-Tart rising again. Mm-hmm. We could have had Catholics versus Mormons, man. We're robbed of that. Pope versus first president.
Could have been great. It could have been great.
What an embarrassment, man. That they're gonna get negatively recruited so hard with that too.
Oh, absolutely. And deservedly so.
Yep.
Deservedly so, especially after Marcus Freeman leaves for the league.
I think he might take that gig. Hey, that's a job we do not have to worry about Jed taking.
Yeah.
They would never hire him. Imagine if Notre Dame hired a Jewish man. There would be some people in there that would not be happy.
Well, it would not. It would never happen. It would never happen.
Marcus Freeman converted to take the job, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if all their coaches have been Catholic, but I think almost all of them have been. It's not like BYU. I think almost every BYU coach has been Mormon.
Well, I know a coach that was really successful in Notre Dame. So if Marcus Freeman does leave,
Brian Kelly,
Al Golden can always go back.
Oh, okay. I was thinking Brian Kelly.
Oh yeah, him too. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Brian Kelly got him to a natty too.
Yeah, got him to 2, right?
Brian Kelly got him to a natty and lost. Marcus Freeman got him to a natty and lost.
They got smoked. They got smoked and then natty.
True. At least the Marcus Freeman natty was close.
Yeah, they had a shot.
Yeah.
They had a lead.
That's right. Big 12 title game. Here we go.
Smoked.
Yeah, there's really not much to talk about with this one. Yeah, BYU scored first, and then after that, it wasn't even close. Texas Tech's just on another level with the rest of the Big 12 right now. They are built perfectly for the NIL era. Just, yeah. I don't have a lot of takeaways from this one other than that. Yeah, Texas Tech they're wagging right now. Deservedly number 4 team in the country. Deservedly getting that bye. Unfortunately, having to play in Miami, not getting to play in Dallas for the Cotton Bowl. That's a little bit of a bummer, but they'll survive.
Yeah, they'll survive.
If anything, it kind of works out because it'll be harder for Oregon fans to get to Miami than it would have been for them.
Oh yeah, it's a home game for Texas for sure, or Texas Tech. Go
In Miami?
Raiders. No, the Cotton Bowl.
Yeah, but Texas Tech's not playing the Cotton Bowl.
I think they are.
No, they're not. Ohio State got the Cotton Bowl.
Where's Texas Tech playing?
Orange Bowl.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yep.
I thought they had Cotton.
No, yeah. So the first two, and this is the last year that the official conference tie-ins matter. So winner of Big Ten got the Rose Bowl. Winner of the SEC got the Sugar Bowl, and then from there was geographics. So they gave Columbus geographic with priority going to the higher ranked team. So they gave Cotton Bowl to Ohio State.
Okay, it'll still be closer to the home game though.
It's still, Oregon to Miami is about as far as a flight as you can get in the continental U.S. So only further one would have been Seattle to Miami. So it'll still be more of a home game for Tech. All right, ACC championship. Ultimate choke job. Virginia, you had a playoff spot locked up. All you had to do was beat a team that you beat by 17 2 weeks ago. And they choked. Chandler Morris choked. Big time. In a couple different spots in this game. How many interceptions did he end up throwing in this game?
Dude, they were so hyped when they got that pick in OT. That was so cool. What a choke, man. Just brutal. I can't believe we have a 7-5 champion. A 7-5, or what is it? 7 or 8-5?
Yeah, 8-5 with this game. 8-5 with this game.
Still 7-5 regular season.
Dude, and I love the the domino meme of the Boston 2-10 or 2-9 Boston College beating 3-8 Syracuse. Causing the tiebreaker that would ultimately get Duke into the conference championship over Miami.
They need to fix their tiebreakers, man. That is just so absurd.
So Miami getting over Duke and then Duke winning costs Notre Dame a CFP spot. So then they declined the bowl game, which leads to all these 5 and 7 teams. There's now an
declining bowls too.
Teams. They're all declining it because they're like, "Oh, our season's over. We sent everybody home a week and a half ago. Like, what do you want us to do?"
What a mess, man. This is totally...
The whole system falls apart. I won't lie. Sunday afternoon, I was starting to feel really bad for Georgia Southern. I was like, man, no one wants to play Georgia Southern.
it's the who want me. The who want me. Man.
I honestly kind of felt bad for them. And the Birmingham Bowl's not even like a terrible bowl game. Either.
No, it's not. It's literally the who want me meme.
You know what? I never feel bad for corporations, but I was starting to feel bad for JLab. It's like you get the Birmingham Bowl, and I'm like, man, I feel bad for JLab. They got this big bowl game. I've never even heard of you guys. You got a bowl game, and no one wants to play in it. Freaking Temple's turning you down.
Yeah.
Once Temple turned them down, I was like, that's when I started to think, like, dude, are they going to have to go to 4 and 8 teams soon? But luckily, App State stepped in, and App State, Georgia Southern's like legit Sunbelt rivalry. So
it is. It'll be fun.
That'll be fun, I guess. I don't know. It's weird that it's weird that conference teams are playing each other in a bowl game, but oh well. It'll be fun. All right, last MAC championship. I genuinely have no takeaways from. Western Michigan took care of business. Good for them. Do you have anything to talk about with the MAC championship?
No.
Okay. All right, and that brings us, if we're talking, there's only 3 games between now and next Tuesday. We got Army Navy, we got the LA Bowl, and we got.
It's going to be a fun Saturday for us. For no one else, though. For no one else.
Hey, we got Army Navy, you got the LA Bowl, and you got the Heisman ceremony. That's a good Saturday right there.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited for that, man.
I won last week. And you know what? I'm gonna elect to receive the opening
Elect to
here
receive.
for Army Navy, because Army Navy games will never have a spread of 6. Give me Army to cover. Not even a question. You kidding me? These games are never blowouts. These games always go to like triple OT. 6-point spread in Army Navy. Get out of here with that.
You know how I feel about this. Anchors away, baby. Beau Horvath. Even though his name's spelled wrong for you,
It is.
I'm a big Beau Horvath believer.
Wrong.
But you are right about the spread. But I don't care. This isn't me gaming it. You just know how I feel about Navy.
Mm-hmm.
You know I'm honorable and I don't game it.
That's fair. No,
and it's definitely too big of a lead for me to catch up at this point.
Hey, I come from an Army family too, so I'm a little biased.
I come from a Navy family.
Oh, there you go. All right. There you go. Makes sense then. All right. I deleted last.
My grandpa was on the USS Ticonderoga, as we always say.
Oh, there you go.
When he was in his last years and his memory wasn't all there, he'd always bust out his, yearbook. I used to make yearbooks back then. He'd show all the pictures of it. He said he hated it. Because, so here's the interesting story behind it. Like, he was, supposed to get out, and they, extended him. He's all pissy about it. But, they sent him out to Whidbey Island. Pretty neat, huh? First guy out here. He's like, that's pretty,
not a bad
cool.
Place to go.
He's like, this place is pretty cool, but he didn't stay out here or anything. But then, my aunt came out here, and then it started the whole migration. So many people from the family came out here.
Mm-hmm.
But and so he was so salty that I think a Navy recruiter tried to get my dad, and he screamed at me, or screamed at him, the recruiter.
There you go.
Shout out Robert J. Jokeman. Although I'm not a junior. My dad isn't Robert, so. My namesake.
Your namesake. There you go. Yeah, no, I mean, I was never really approached by recruiters or anything. They'd come to our high schools every now and again, but I was always like, nah, I'm going to.
I never. I was somewhat intrigued by ROTC, but I had other commitments going on that it wasn't feasible. Yeah, if I wanted to be in band, I couldn't do ROTC.
Yeah, we got my family's already 3 generations strong on Army. I got my grandpa on my mom's side was Army. My dad was Army. His dad was actually Navy. Actually, funny enough, how that works. But
I was more intrigued by the Air Force, otherwise known as the Chair Force.
Yeah, there you go.
Or the Space Force.
I will say, hey, you know what? I
was...
always thought the Air Force was lame, and then I watched Top Gun Maverick.
Well, yeah, I'd never watched the original Top Gun. But then I saw the Top Gun Maverick was all these rocks.
I watched the original Top Gun after I watched Top Gun.
Me too. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's a hot take. Maverick is better.
I agree.
Maverick's better.
I just remember being captured by the opening sequence of Top Gun Maverick. Oh, yeah. It's pretty lit.
Dude, I don't know. Maybe it's just modern technology, in everything.
It just looks better.
It just looks better. It looks better.
There's a more interesting plot too.
Yeah, the plot's more interesting. The sequences are better shot. What they're able to do, how suspenseful it is. The acting, I think, is better. I mean, half of the people that were side characters in that movie have gone on to huge Hollywood roles.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know who the hell Glenn Powell was before Top Gun Maverick, and now he's in every freaking movie.
Yep. Oh yeah. No, I love. You know what's funny? Rob Staten loved Top Gun Maverick so much he was talking about it for a year after it came out. It's like I've seen the movie 20 times in theaters. It's like okay,
I won't lie. Top Gun Maverick is probably my favorite movie. If you ask me right now what my favorite movie ever is, I'd probably say Top Gun Maverick.
I probably wouldn't say that, but it's a very enjoyable movie to watch. It's such a fun one. But I like Rob Staten is definitely like the kind of like very like he's definitely a Tory or not, he's probably a reformed guy now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he's like one of like the anti-woke culture warrior kind of guys.
Right.
He's not that, but he is a curmudgeon, I'd say. Yes, that's the way I'd say.
That's
he can
good.
be a little
That's
grumpy.
a good word for it.
He can be a little grumpy sometimes.
Mhm.
I remember I got banned from Seahawks draft block or suspended for a bit one time, arguing with him. It was like 2018. It's like we should run more stunts. We don't run any stunts. It was like stunts are stupid. They're a manufactured way of pressure. It doesn't work. And it's like
that's a good thing. You want to manufacture pressures.
It's like I'd rather win with strong D-line play because that's when the lines.
Well, sure, in a perfect world, yeah, but
like,
why wouldn't you try to give yourself?
I want to. If we ever get him on the pod, I'm going to have the fattest victory lap on that one because ever since that argument, stunting in every system's gotten more widespread. Even like the solo system, that low drop front stunt that they love to do. But Mike McDonald runs stunts like every play. He runs stunts. So and he loves Mike McDonald, man. He loves Mike McDonald, and I can't blame because he plays the brand of football he's always wanted, right? Because like here was the most frustrating thing about the late Pete Carroll era is you constantly heard we got to be stronger in the trenches, we got to get better in the trenches, and they kept doing the exact opposite of it and like getting absolute starting stone foresight and Jake Curhan when you're spending $30 million on 2 safeties and like $60 million on 3 receivers was maddening. It was, and so like this is kind of the reverse. Like I think the most money of a position group we have right now is probably our D line, and it's awesome, So like Rob Staten's definitely a lot less grumpy than he was at the end of the Pete Carroll era. Oh, he was grumpy then, man. But I'd love to have him on. Just have a big fat victory lap. Like, Rob, I don't know if you remember this argument that we had for several days on the outdated website, but it was about. So I was like talking about Nick Saban runs stunts all the time, blah blah blah. He's like, no, this is stupid. But I just remember it's like he had a Top Gun Maverick hat on all the time too. It was ridiculous. He was fascinated by that. It was like he's definitely like one of those like he says it in not like that kind of like like of that like annoying way of people say, oh, I'm an alpha, it's like he does care about having the alpha mentality on defense in the line, which is that makes sense. Like the word alpha is so overused right now.
100%.
But it's definitely appropriate in football because, like, his story. Have I ever told you his story of how he came to love football?
I don't think so. No.
Okay, it's actually pretty interesting. So he grew up in the UK. I think he's from Sheffield. Sheffield. That's his football club. Football. That's the club he covers too.
Football.
That's what I told Zach about that. He had to explain Sheffield to me. And he like studied abroad in Vancouver for a couple of years in college and then lived there after. And then like that's when he discovered the Seahawks and he was amazed by the sport of football because it was like the only sport in the world where you might not be the more talented team, but if you're more physical, if you go hit him in the mouth, you'll win. So he fell in love with the Seahawks in football in like the early 2000s. And so like big Marshawn Lynch guy of like the hit him in the mouth over and over and over. And so it's an interesting sport that he was living in BC. I don't know why it's not the BC Lions draft pod or draft log.
Yeah, right. The BC Lions. Yeah. Hey man, what if he got attached to hockey instead of football and he became the Canucks
draft pod? Oh
yeah.
See, but like, it is not gratifying to follow the draft in any other sport, in my opinion, because they take so much longer to develop. Especially like I know some people who follow the baseball drafts. That is
Oh, dude.
insane waste of time.
Well, and there's multiple. There's like the Rule 5 draft in there too that you got to factor in. It's like
it takes years to develop these guys in the minor leagues.
Yep. Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Whereas in football, instant impact.
That's right. Well, ideally instant impact. Hey, Shamar Stewart's back from injury on an unrelated note. We'll talk about him tomorrow, though, when we do the NFL episode.
I just love what you all say. How's he a good pass rusher if you can't pass rush good?
Let's talk about something a little more positive.
This week is what I learned. Is when I first learned about Bucked Up.
I've never heard of Bucked Up.
It's a workout. It's like a pre-workout.
Is it? Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, we're playing in the Bucked Up LA Bowl.
Hosted by Gronk.
Mountain West champion Boise State.
What is it? What? Wait. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I see an error in your title. The Bucked Up LA Bowl, hosted by Gronk.
I copy them directly from what.
No, put hosted by Gronk. Put hosted by Gronk.
All right. I copy directly by what ESPN says.
Bang.
All right, there you go.
You see, he posted a video all pissy about Jed Lee. I think he was joking because he's a professional. Like I think players understand coaches believe in a lot more than players do, or than fans do. Especially a guy who's been in the biz. All right, what you thinking here, buddy? Oh, wait, it's my pick.
Your pick? Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a 10-point spread in this one against the Mountain West champs.
Huskies absolutely have Boise State's number. Give me the Dogs. We're at full strength, it seems. So.
Yeah, we're at full strength, and I honestly. I mean, well, obviously Boise played good in the Mountain West Championship, but they just have not been that inspiring of a team this year.
No.
Yeah, win one for Jonah and Denzel and Ephesians. All the seniors that aren't coming back next year, all the guys that are going to get picked that aren't coming back. Win 1-1 for those guys.
Yeah.
And that brings us to the Salute to Veterans Bowl, where the Sun Belt Conference Championship loser. Salute to Veterans. The Sun Belt Conference.
Where's this one being played at?
Let's see.
They should play. I know where they should play it on. Play it on a. Play it on an aircraft carrier.
Oh yeah, this should be
Because like don't they play like
on an aircraft carrier?
They play a basketball game on a great carrier, right?
Wait, before I pick this game, I just want to point out, and I'm not saying this is a bad thing because I come from a military family. How many bowl games are named after some form of like America or military? So there's
Liberty Bowl.
There's the Liberty Bowl. There's the let's see. There's the Military Bowl.
Oh! Remember when there was a what was it? Was there a Lockheed Martin Bowl? It was the Lockheed Martin Pinstripe Bowl. Wasn't it the Lockheed Martin Pinstripe Bowl for a while? Was there ever a Raytheon Bowl?
Not that I'm aware of. What's Radiance Technologies do? They're not military, are they? They're not a military contractor. They kind of sound like they would be, but I don't think they are. There still is a Lockheed Martin Armed Forces. That's a twofer.
That's a double.
Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl. That's a twofer right there. And then the Liberty Bowl.
Zone. Duke's Mayo Bowl. Salute.
Wait. Where's the Pop-Tarts Bowl? You gotta salute the Pop-Tarts Bowl. Salute the Pop-Tarts Bowl. There we go.
Dude, if Notre Dame played in the Pop-Tarts Bowl, would Pope Leo bless a Pop-Tart?
Oh, he should.
See, do you see that video of him blessing like an iceberg?
I did not actually.
Yeah, he like blessed a piece of an iceberg at like a climate conference. See, that's one of the great things about the Catholic faith. You just bless random things.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I got blessed when I was about to have surgery. Well, you get blessed all the time, but my dad was like, after church, when I was a kid, was like, hey, you want to get blessed by the Father? And you go ask him. I was like, yeah, sure. So, and it was the guy who came from Latin America. He drew everything way out. So it was a long blessing. I remember like a priest blessed a Seahawks jersey when the Seahawks were in like the Super Bowl era. You can bless anything. It's pretty neat. But that priest, he drew everything out, man. We were kneeling forever.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think it's like Easter when like they take a little bucket and like an ice cream scooper and like throw holy water everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
The priests that were there forever, he would just like walk down the main aisle and walk back. This guy went everywhere. Is there a crying room at the church you go to?
There's a what?
Crying room. So
for like babies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. We call it like the family room, but yeah.
I think that's probably what it's actually called. That's what we just called it. The little soundproof
like
room.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's kind of off to the side.
I thought you meant like a room. Like if people start getting real emotional, they can step aside and go in there. That's what I thought. I was like,
we called it the crying room. That's probably the better name for it. The family room. But he'd even walk in there. You'd see him from the window. He'd walk over there to throw holy water in there. So that dude did every inch. Want to speed it up? Come on. Oh, if I was ever an altar boy and I saw he was the priest that day, I was like, oh, my poor knees. I think my brother fainted when he was the priest.
well.
But yeah, that guy, hey, he probably helped me get through my tonsil surgery.
Yep.
With his long-ass blessing.
He did. It was important. You needed that.
Yeah, probably not. That was pretty easy surgery. See, here's what sucked about that surgery. My parents scheduled it for winter break. Now, I didn't even get to miss any school.
Dang.
I know.
I had my wisdom teeth surgery the summer after I graduated high school.
Brutal.
Yeah. I had my tonsil surgery when I was like 3, so before I even started school.
I had mine when I was like 10 or 11, I think. So missing school wasn't a big deal back then,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you always heard like, oh, you get to eat ice cream all the time and miss school and watch TV. Nope. Well, I did get to eat a lot of ice cream. I did get that. Didn't miss any school though.
Mm-hmm.
Brutal, man. I got screwed. Some BS. I'm still salty about that. And I had to walk to the operating room too. It was BS.
That's
crazy. They made me like, like how they put the IV bag on like a coat rack with like wheels on it. I had to drag that thing and walk. I didn't even get a chair.
Dang.
I know, man. This. Probably because, this is like 10-minute surgery. Snip, snap, and done. That's cool. You got your tonsils out too.
Oh yeah. Well, that when I was like a little kid too. I don't remember it.
Oh yeah.
Probably
no, I definitely remember mine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember the wisdom teeth surgery was brutal. Well, no, the surgery itself was fine. The aftermath is what's brutal.
Yeah.
Because it's like for a whole week you have to like can't eat any solid foods. You gotta, it's got to be like yogurt and like smoothies, but it can't be any smoothies that potentially have like fruit or fruit seeds in it. Because
no blueberry, strawberry, banana. Oh, there's like no choices.
Yeah, it's like pineapple. It's like the only choice. Even pineapple because it can get kind of stringy,
I bet you like a lot of mango. I bet you a lot of mango.
Oh, mango's good. Yeah, mango.
Orange.
Like oranges are fine. Melon, lots of melon.
Ooh, melon.
So
you know what I'd love doing on melons?
What's that?
This is life changing. Don't call me out for this. Putting salt on melons changes everything. It doesn't taste salty or anything. It softens it up. So like, let's say you're eating like you get like a little bowl of melon from the store,
Mm-hmm.
having it at lunch. Get a little pack of salt. Put some salt on it because it's probably a little hard. It's softer. It tastes sweeter. Don't try it out. And the same and for pineapple. Put salt on pineapple. I learned this from a Hawaiian friend. Put salt on pineapple and it takes like the stinging away.
Interesting.
Yeah, try it out. Trust me, it works. It's incredible.
I never even thought to do that before.
I think someone
That's the type of content you get on the Sidetrack podcast.
Melons and pineapple, salt on it. Trust me, folks, it's life changing. Like, my favorite one for that is cantaloupe. Salt on cantaloupe is.
I can weirdly see. I know it sounds weird, but I can imagine it.
Because it doesn't taste salty at all. It just softens it a little bit, and it I think what it does is does a little chemical reaction, brings out the juices a little bit. Because it's juicier when you put salt on it. Life-changing tip here, folks. Speaking of life-changing, Troy versus Jacksonville State, life-changing game right there.
Yes, Troy versus Jacksonville State. The Conference USA loser versus the Sun Belt loser. Neither of these teams. Jacksonville State fought hard in there.
They did.
They fought hard to get back into it. They didn't look good though.
No.
Troy looked solid at the beginning of the Sun Belt Championship at least, and they're playing a much better team. 2.5's not too much. Yeah, I think Troy can win by a field goal. Give me Troy.
Give me the Fun Belt, baby. Give me the Fun Belt.
There we go. I always forget which one of these is Sun Belt, which one's Conference.
It's weird because that Sun Belt's the better one now.
Right. Oh yeah. Conference USA is the one they send all the new straight from FCS teams. In the past few years, it's been I guess JMU went to Sun Belt, so that's an exception. But in the past couple of years, all the new ones always go
Missouri State, Kennesaw State,
Missouri, Kennesaw, Delaware,
yep.
State, Sam Houston, they're all going to the Conference USA.
Because they got poached hard, man. I wonder if the Xbox Bowl players are going to get Xboxes, but I feel like they won't because it's pretty mindful. I remember when we were in the PlayStation, Fiesta Bowl.
They all got PS5s, and that was when PS5s were in demand. No one could get one.
Oh yeah,
I remember that.
I remember that when UW was in it in 17, all the players got PS4s.
Oh, I'm thinking of the one when Oregon, Iowa State. Never mind.
Yeah.
The first PlayStation. No, but you're right. But the first PlayStation Fiesta Bowl after the PS5 came out, it was every player got a PS5, and it's a lot of people were pissed because it was
because people couldn't get them.
Trying to pre-order one of these things for 6 months, and I lucked out. I so lucked out that I got a PS5 the day it came out because I just so happened to check the Amazon listing as soon as pre-orders opened. I wasn't even scrolling and refreshing. I just happened to click the link at the time, and I was like, oh, pre-orders open today. Let me check.
I waited a bit for
Amazon.
my Xbox. I waited a bit for the Xbox, but it wasn't. Yeah, it was still hard-ish to get, but it wasn't nearly as bad as the PS5.
Yeah, the PS5 was brutal at launch.
All right, should we talk about the big ticket item? Is it time?
Oh yeah, we gotta. It's time. It's time for sure.
Pull up the mugshot.
Yeah, hold on. It is. Oh man, this. Yeah. Let's see. Go on Google here. My goodness, what a story this was. This will be our closing story. We got the grand finale for you guys here. One more mugshot. Here we go. Oh, here we go.
I wonder if there's Michigan fans who are living under a rock. Wait, what? Jerome Moore got fired? Oh my! He's still in prison. He's still in jail.
Yep. Yeah, he's court dates tomorrow. So
Free my boy.
free Shrumler. Free to guys. Free to guys.
Free the guys.
Free to guys.
Okay. Just what an absolute whirlwind yesterday was, man. One of the craziest days in college football I've ever been a part of.
Every single minute, this story progressed to something even wilder.
Mm-hmm.
Genuinely one of the most absolutely insane things I've ever heard happening in college football.
Oh yeah.
Like, should we give a play-by-play? I guess for
Let's
all the people
let's do the play-by-play.
So around and 2:30 Mountain or 2:30 Mountain, 1:30 Pacific, I think is when it came out that Tromore is getting fired. When it first came out, one of the ESPN reporters first reported it was like, oh, I thought it was performance. I was like, okay, they weren't happy with how things were going. I immediately was like, okay, that happens. I wasn't thinking they were super stoked with how he was doing, so I wasn't shocked by it necessarily. Then they say it was for cause, and again, we go to the classic Michael Scott because I hate him.
This is hilarious. I was explaining it to my mom today because I was driving her. Yeah. She literally made the same joke when I said she got fired for cause. Like, is it because they hated him? I was like, right. Yes, nice one, Mom.
There you go. And then I see before, and this right around like 3-ish my time, so around 2-ish your time.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Oh no, there was like apparently he was having inappropriate relationship with the staffer, and I'm like, oh wow, okay, yeah, that's a good cause, okay. And I thought that was gonna be the end of the story. It was just the beginning.
Yeah.
It was just the beginning. Because like an hour and a half later, comes out that the police are looking for him.
I remember seeing that, and like then seeing he got arrested. I thought it was a joke. But no, it was not. It was all.
I didn't think it was a joke, but my mind immediately goes like, is this like a sexual assault situation? Like what's the? And then I heard a rumor that he broke into someone's house, and I'm like, broke into someone's house? Like, I didn't take it seriously when I first saw it. I was like, what? No, it's ridiculous. Why broke into someone's house? How does that even make sense? Turns out it was not a rumor. It was very much. Well, I mean, it was a rumor, but it was very true. He very much did break into someone's house. Broke into, apparently, again, according to reports, broke into the house of the staffer that he was having an inappropriate relationship with, and threatened with a knife to harm himself. And apparently, and again, this part was just rumor. Haven't gotten this confirmed. Harm the staffer as well. And then his wife mentioned, like in her call to the police, that like he was starting to harm himself because he lost his job, which it's a lot more than that. It's a lot more than that. Your entire life just fell apart. I don't think obviously, I'm sure he's not stoked about losing his job, but there's a whole lot that was going into it. That was going on with his head. And I guess he's been checked into a mental health facility, which is good. That's probably where he should be. But my goodness, just this whole story. Oh, and then it came out today that apparently this inappropriate relationship with the staffer was more of less of a pure cheating situation, more of a stalking situation.
Yeah.
Which makes it even worse, if you could get much worse. So yeah, I don't even know where to begin with the whole thing. I just pray for everyone in this situation, because my goodness. I think first and foremost, the Stafford. Like, my goodness, her life is.
I feel so bad for her. Her name's everywhere.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Her life's ruined, and again, now that we know it wasn't necessarily a cheating situation, it was more of a stalking situation. No fault of hers.
No.
Yeah, it's just really.
I found it pretty sickening that people found her so quickly.
Oh, unfortunately, we knew that was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
That was going to happen. Yeah, just absolutely. Just one of the strangest stories you'll ever see in college football. And college football is already bound to have some strange stories by its nature. This is one of the strangest you'll ever see. Did you see Dave Portnoy today?
Yeah. Many times.
Oh, yeah. Dave Portnoy said a lot of things, but my favorite tweet of his was, "We went 9-3 with a coach who wasn't focused on football. This was a national championship caliber."
What a mess, man. You know who he wants as head coach?
Who? I haven't even seen.
John Gruden.
Or John Gruden? Okay, yeah, even better. Shoot, he's unemployed. Yeah, make it happen. Oh, he's not unemployed. He works for Barstool. Which makes sense, actually. You know what? Of course Portnoy would want Gruden. It's a co-worker.
They're going to go far away from the Harbaugh tree after this. That's why I think Jed's not going to get the job.
Yeah.
Scandal after scandal after scandal after scandal. Now, do you want to talk about the rumors of replacements? DeBoer.
DeBoer's name's been thrown around. Dilly's name's been thrown around. Brian Kelly is a name that's like been.
It's not going to happen.
It's been mentioned. Yeah, if you don't want scandal, don't hire Brian Kelly.
Yeah, it's of course Jed's name got thrown around. You know, his name gets thrown for every job. It feels like.
Yeah, no, I'm sure if Michigan offered, I'm sure he'd take it, but I don't see where Michigan would stoop to that when they could probably get someone. No offense to Jed, I doubt they would stoop to Jed Fish.
No, like he's the right guy for us right now. You know, they don't need him.
Michigan can do a lot better.
What's he best at, right? There's some really good infrastructure already built there. They don't need him. If they were in a mess, they lose half their roster. If their facilities in Ann Arbor were bad. Yeah, he'd be a good fit. But right now, no, he's not there. He's not the guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they need someone that can win now, and DeBoer.
Someone to keep Underwood. Supposedly, Oregon's trying to get Underwood.
Oh, yeah. Wonder if they get Underwood if Moore decides to declare.
Yeah, I think he's probably leaning right now to declare.
Especially with Simpson probably going back.
Yeah,
he's like, I can be QB too.
Exactly.
Back in late October, early November, he was like, I'll be QB3 if I come out now. You're probably QB2. So that makes a lot of sense. But I will say, if Moore and Simpson both go back to school, not that this quarterback class was ever like great, but my goodness,
it's bad.
It's like Mendoza and nothing else.
Taylor Green.
Brendan Sorsby is the name.
Diego Pavia.
Diego Pavia ain't getting drafted. I'm sorry.
Oh, dude, watch Mel Kiper beheads or deals for Diego Pavia. Yeah, like who here would I want? That's gonna. Oh, Arch Manning. Maybe he plays.
Arch Manning ends up declaring.
Nussmeier's back on the menu, boys.
My goodness. Just like guys like Nussmeier and Klubnik that can't go back to school. It's like all of a sudden it's like, guess we're going back to those guys. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Well, folks.
Yeah, we'll see. Well,
this is a masterpiece right here. This is a masterpiece. We stretched 3 game predictions and like 5 game reviews into hour 20. That's why we're the best in the biz.
That's right. This is a Sidetrack podcast right here.
I think
It is
this is a good time. It's 11 midnight your time.
it's midnight.
I'm on
my
a big
time
ass sleep
today.
deficit. I think it's time, buddy.
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night for the NFL breakdown.
It'll be a fun one.
It will be a very fun one. There's been a lot of Bengals news this week.
There has been.
Of course, we also have a heartbreaking loss from Sunday to talk about. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about all the news from this week with Cincinnati. We'll talk about all the news around the NFL.
We'll talk about Phillip Rivers.
Philly Rivers is back.
What is going on?
Oh, man. All right. Any closing thoughts, Mr. Jokeman?
If one of us, I'm not even gonna make a joke about this situation.
Yeah, don't even make a joke about it.
If
one of us comes back at 44 years old. There you go.
There we go. All of us come back at 44 years old. If one of us get like, all of us get like. If one of us to scrap, all of us to scrap. Thanks for watching.
Drive safe, folks.